Hello. Come in and say hello if you're here. Hello, everybody. I'm just sharing this so that other people can find us right now. Come in and let me know if the picture's good and the sound's good. Hello. I'm sharing this so that other people can find us real quick. Come in and say hello. I'm just finding the live. There it is. Hi Deb, how are you? I'm just trying to share this so other people can find us. Unfortunately, this can't be done until I start the live, so I know it's no fun to sit here and watch me do it, but I have to do it. Otherwise, nobody can find me. And right now, I can't even find myself. Hi, Lisa. Alright, well, I can't find the live, so give me one more second to refresh this. My computer's really slow. While I'm waiting on that, I'll get your comments up here on my tablet. That'll help. I know this part is really boring and no fun to watch, but unfortunately, it's the only way to do it. Alright, let's see if I can find the live. There we go. There it is. Nope, I don't want that. I want to see it. There we go. I see your comments. Hi, Deb. Hi. Let's see. I see Lisa and Nancy. Hi, Mom. Everything looks good? Good. I'm glad to hear that. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to try one more time to see if I can find the live over here so I can share it. Sorry, I know I'm not supposed to say that word. But I can't even find my own live on my own page. Alright, well, we'll give up on it. Okay. How's everybody doing tonight? Hello from Canada. How are you, Tina? How's everybody doing? I'm going to get these comments off of there so I can see. Whoops. Ay, ay, ay. Don't know why it has to be so difficult. Okay. I'm doing great. Thank you, Amy. That post today was kind of a misunderstanding. Everything is good, though. Everything is good. Hi, Avenel. How are you? All right. Well, thank you all for joining me. If you don't know who I am, my name is Dawn, and this is Wreath Decor by Dawn. I am feeling better. Everything is good. Thank you. It was just a misunderstanding. It was a post that went up and confused everybody, but everything is good. All right, so this is what I'm doing tonight. This is my sign. This is one of those little open back box wooden signs. And it says, go jump in the lake. Got a little fish on there. And then I have these oars that I'm going to put with it. And I'm going to be doing the woodland ruffle tonight. So these are all, this is 10-inch mesh cut at 30 inches. I need that, so I'll leave that out. Put these two in here. And then for ribbons, which may change, I'm not sure. I've got this white with little blue fish all over it. And I got that from Joann's last season at the end of season sale. I have this blue and a natural color that'll match the mesh. I have a natural chevron. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it, spreading the love, telling your friends. And then I have this one that was, it's got like little bubbles, blue bubbles all over it. They had it in the beach section of the store. So I'm not sure if I like this because it's like a fabric. It almost feels like a dress shirt material. So I don't know how well that's going to go, but I have backup just in case this one doesn't work. I'm not real crazy about it, but we'll see how it goes first. If I don't like it, we'll change it out. That's the way it goes. Thank you everybody for spreading the love. I appreciate that so much. I wasn't able to get mine to come up so that I could do it myself, so if you're in one of my groups, if you wouldn't mind letting them know that I'm on, I would appreciate that really very much. And then I have some other little extras over here. I don't know if we'll use any of them, maybe too much, but these little rattan balls, maybe put those in. If not that, then I have some of this natural ribbon. Well, I don't know if you want to call it ribbon, but it's netting. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Hi Kathy. Hi Amy. Both Kathy's here tonight. Exhausted. Finished 3 ladybug wreaths. Wow. And a patriotic. And girl, you've been busy today. 3 wreaths. I did 2 yesterday. I've got my show next week, Mother's Day weekend, so I'm trying to... Thank you, Linda. I appreciate it. Trying to get that all done and ready. So, hopefully, I'm ready. Thank you for that. I appreciate it, Kathy. Yeah, I don't know why I can't get my thing to come up on my personal page so that I can do that. It wouldn't bring it up. So, Facebook is crazy. We need to start going and doing them over on YouTube. I don't think anybody has this trouble on YouTube. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. Again, I'm doing the woodland ruffle, which is a curl and a ruffle all in one. I have 18 pipe cleaners on here, just like a regular work frame. And I'm going to start on the top, only because I did this the other day, and I did the bottom first, and it was a pain. So you just roll the end about 4 or 5 times, or whatever you like. Flip it around. Do the other end the same way. And this mesh is a burlap mesh. And I got it from Old Time Pottery. And my hands don't work real well in the beginning. It takes a while for me to get going, so bear with me here. It's slow ruffling. And then I just turn them over. Find my center, and then put that in here. It's almost like a fabric mesh more than it is a burlap. It feels like a little bit of both in it, but it's got the strength of the burlap, but the feel of a fabric. So the little butterflies there, with the curls on them. And I need to move this over here where I can get to it better. I'm going to close my computer since it doesn't want to do anything for me. That way I can open these up. So how's everybody's week going? I'm going to lose my rings over there. I had to take them off because it's getting chilly up here. Hi Lourdes, how are you? Hi Nay. Everybody doing good? I am ready because I'm going on vacation after today. We are leaving in the morning. Nice little getaway. Hi Carl. I'm doing great. How are you, Deanna? Thank y'all for spreading the love. I appreciate that so much. We can't say that S word because Facebook is, they don't want us to say it anymore. They feel like we're getting free advertising by asking people to do that for us, so makes no sense, but you know, rules are rules, I guess. Whatever. It's a dumb rule if you ask me, but whatever. Don't have those problems on YouTube. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I will. I'm looking forward to it. We haven't been away since last June, so... Well, we went on vacation in August, but my husband and I haven't been away ourselves since last June, when we went to Raleigh for a concert. So yeah, we're going to spend a few days in Nashville. Have some fun. Maybe become famous. Maybe we'll give up our day jobs and become singers, right? You think so? I saw that, Carl. Congratulations. Did you already have your first group meeting, or are you having it later? Everybody's starting a group. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Linda. Yeah, I don't know if I didn't ask Casey about Sharon over there, so hopefully. I'm sure she's alright with it, but I forgot to ask her beforehand, so I didn't have it on my list of things, which I couldn't do it anyway, but jambalaya for dinner, wow. Isn't that one of those that takes all day to make? Hey, Biz Buddy, how are you? Well, I can't wait to hear how your group goes, Carl. Yeah, we have to find other ways, other creative ways to ask you to spread the love. Facebook has so many rules anymore. You would think they would want you to do it since there's, you know, the button right down there at the bottom, and then the little thing when you're watching comes across and asks you to do it. So, but, you know, don't say the word. It makes no sense. It's just one of those things that aggravates me because it makes no sense. Oh, thank you, Robin. See, my fingers get going after a while now. It goes a little bit quicker. I wasn't even ready to do this today. I didn't even prepare until like 4 o'clock. Usually I get my stuff ready in the morning, but I was out running around today. I had lots of stuff to do. I went to the couple craft stores. Not because I really needed anything, but when they send you coupons, it's like you have to go, you know. You can't let them expire. It's like a sin. And AC Moore sent me a $10 coupon, so, you know, I couldn't pass that up. You can always find something you need. Yeah, exactly, Robin. It comes, you know, it's down to where we sound like kindergartners now. Hit the S, you know, the S button. Oh, I don't think she will. No, I think Casey's okay. She'll be fine. Even if she doesn't want it, she'd understand. Hi, Lori. How are you? Thank you, Deanna, for spreading the love. I appreciate it. It means a lot to me. You know, we are at 683 tonight. That goal is 1,000, so we're getting there. Every day we have new people joining, so we're getting there. Oh, and I do have the alerts set up, so if you want to get alerts for when I go live, just type in the word live in the comments, and you will get a message from Messenger, from my Messenger bot. And then please make sure you respond to that message. If you don't respond to it, it doesn't do anything. It just sits there. Oh, that's fine. Thank you, Linda. I appreciate it. I really do. I don't know if they've been working on Facebook or what. A lot of stuff I've noticed is different. When I use my phone, everything looks different too today. So I don't know if they're working on something or what, but... You got the message for tonight? Good. Yeah, I have it all set up and working, so it seems to be doing good now that I've figured everything out. The last couple of times, it's been working pretty good, so... Usually I can hear when people have signed up because it'll make that sound over here, but I don't have my computer on right now. Hi from Texas, Nancy. How are you? Hi, Barbara. Oh, I hope so, Avenel. We're trying. We're trying. We're going to have some fun when we get there. That'll be exciting. Hey, I'm just happy to have 600 on there. I never thought that would happen, so look at us now, right? So anybody have any exciting plans for the weekend? Last weekend we sat up the, we did like a dry run for the setup on my for the event next week. Well, not this weekend, but next weekend. It's Mother's Day weekend. It's Saturday. Alright, so I did the top. Now I'm starting on the bottom. Get a drink here real quick. Facebook is reworking so they have less political stuff. Well, that would be nice. I could do without seeing some of that stuff. Just my opinion. Not that it counts for much. So I did 2 wreaths yesterday and 2 the day before. I have 2 rooms up here with queen-size beds in them, and both beds are covered in wreaths. So I really hope that these wreaths sell. If not, they will definitely. Well, most of them are on my Etsy store now, but some of them are not. And they will definitely be if they don't sell. The mesh is 30 inches long. I cut them 30 inches. Yeah, this mesh came from Old Time Pottery, as a matter of fact. It's a burlap. Oh, that'll be nice, Lisa. Yeah, we're going to drive through Raleigh tomorrow. It's about 2 hours from us. Oh, Deanna, I understand. This is my first one, too. I drove by the place today just so I could see, 1, where it was and make sure it was where I thought it was, and 2, to see how big the lot is that they're having it in. It's going to be in a parking lot. So I went by there today to check it out and just kind of see if where they're, you know, how big the place was. And I've not done any of them over, you know, here, so this will be the first. But I think as far as the setup goes, we're good on that. It didn't take very long to set it up, but that was without the wreaths, so. I'm near Fayetteville, near Fort Bragg, Connie. I'm just south of Fayetteville. I live in Rayford. Yeah, we're not far from the 95. 95 actually goes right through Fayetteville. Oh, really, Linda? I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, I hope so, Deb. Yeah, we'll get videos of it. It's not a long event. I thought it was going to be an all-day thing, but it's not. So, hopefully, this is the 8th year that they've had it, so I'm hoping it goes good. If not, nothing else, it will be a learning experience, so. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not nervous about it. I'm just, I had so many wreaths that I wanted to do in my head And the frustrating part is I don't think I'm going to get them all done. So, but it's all right. I will have plenty of wreaths to take, so that's not an issue. It just may not be all the ones I wanted to do. It's going to be at the Village Baptist Church in their parking lot. There's a great big huge church. And they, it's the Jared Sparks Foundation, Autism Foundation. I think that's the name of it. It's Jared Sparks Foundation, I know that. But it's an autism event, fundraiser. And it's next Saturday, the day before Mother's Day, and it's from 10 to 2. And they're supposed to have lots of stuff for the kids, you know. Like I said, I've never been to it. A friend of mine, it's her friend that does it. And that's how I got invited. Actually, they wanted me to donate a wreath. And when I talked to her about doing that, that's when she had asked me if I wanted to be a vendor. So I said sure. It took me a while to figure out if I wanted to do it or not, because I'd not done one before. Yeah, it'll be nice. I think it'll be good. Like I said, it will definitely be a learning experience. I'll find out whether or not I want to do them anymore. There's a lot of opportunities around here for these kind of events. I don't see a lot of craft fairs around here, but there are different events that they have where you're able to set up as a vendor. So, you know, we have the Dogwood Festival, and then we have the, in November they have the Holiday Fair and those kind of things where it's all crafters, but it's not really a craft fair. Oh, that's a nice one too. Fallen Warriors. Yeah. Well, autism is something that is near and dear to us, so you know, it's a good cause. Of course, there's lots of good causes out there, but so that was kind of one of the reasons I wanted to do it too. I also have a one of those fundraising things on my page, my personal page for autism for my birthday. I know a couple people donated to that. I appreciate that as well. Thank you. I haven't looked to see today where I'm at with that, but my goal was 200, so whatever we don't get, I'll make up for it. So yeah, anybody been to Nashville? Anything good you can recommend? I haven't been there. Last time we actually went there and spent any time. I don't know why I'm wearing these glasses. I don't need them right now. The last time we actually went and spent any time there was back in the 90s, early 90s. Actually, I think it was 1990. We've driven through it a couple of times since, but we haven't really stopped and spent any time there. When we first moved to North Carolina back in the 80s, 1985 was when we first moved here. We drove out from California. My daughter was only 3 at the time. And we stopped there, and she got to stand on the original Opry Grand Ole Opry stage and go backstage, you know, where the dressing rooms are, and we did all that fun stuff. And then when we went in 90, it was a family trip. We went with my parents and my siblings and our kids. And we had fun there. And my sisters and I recorded well, back then it was a cassette, you know. I don't have them anymore. We recorded a song for our dad. So everybody got to do a song. I don't know who even has that cassette anymore. I think my sister has it. Oh, I think so, Deanna. Absolutely, I think that would work on a piece of wood. Just make sure it's not something that's copyrighted. You don't want to do that. Even though it's for that event, it still might be an issue. Hi, Nathan. Hi, Roger. My 2 grandsons are watching. Two of the 3 there are watching. I have 5 grandsons altogether. I know with doing like the military ones, the military is not something that's trademarked, so I'm not sure if that emblem would be or not. Might check and see. Yeah, you might just check and see. It may not be an issue, but you never know. You just don't want to have anybody complain, you know, or make it an issue for you. Oh, you're not late, Beverly, at all. Thank you so much for joining me. Hi, Sheila. How are you? Yeah, the mesh came from Old Time Pottery. It's a burlap. A blue and natural color burlap. Oh, that didn't go so well. Well, that's because that one's cut wrong. Oh, thank you so much. If you wouldn't mind hitting that S button down there and spreading the love for me, I would really appreciate that. Trying to get to 1,000 people. And we are at 683 as of tonight. We have gone at 80 people in the month of April. Well, we're in May now, but in April we had 80 new people join us. Isn't that exciting? It is to me. At the beginning of the year, I had less than 200 people. So it's really exciting. In 4 months, I've gotten that far. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't know where our bartender is tonight. There's probably going to be a lot of thirsty people in here. I don't see her. I haven't seen her come on yet. All right, so there we go. I know people are probably getting thirsty about now. Hi, Rita. How are you? All right. Need to spread those out. Doesn't look as poofy as I wanted it to, but it'll fill in with all the stuff on it. All right, there we go. Isn't that pretty with that blue and that natural color in there. I like that a lot. Probably should have bought more of it because I know burlap is hard to find on some of the online stores right now. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, Sheila. All right. So let's see how these ribbons are going to work. So once again, I'm doing a lake themed, not a beach theme, but a lake. I remember last year when I did them, somebody had to remind me that on lakes you don't find, you know, seashells and starfish and sand dollars and that. So I have to be careful to make sure I say it's a lake themed wreath, not a beach wreath. So here's the sign, and this is a 5x8, and it says go jump in the lake, and it has a fish on there. And then I found these oars, which they have shells on them, but we're going to pretend they're not there because I really like them, and I didn't want to take them off because it would have ruined the oars, so we'll just leave them. That goes really well with those colors too, and it goes with the sign. So I'm going to use those, and then my ribbons, I have a white with blue fish. I have a natural with the blue stripe with the has Swiss dots, white Swiss dots on it. So those two will go together. I have a natural burlap chevron. I don't know if you can see that in the light. And I have this with the blue bubbles on it. So I don't know how I feel about this material. It feels like a dress shirt. This material does. It's not like a regular ribbon. So I don't know. We'll see how it's going to work. If it doesn't work, I have a backup. I wasn't sure about the fish one either because it wasn't laying right. Oh, here's something funny I'll tell you. When I undid this ribbon to cut it today, they had put it all on the roll backwards. It was bad side was facing up. Isn't that weird? I've never had that happen before. I know, Reba. I'm going to get moving on it right now, too. Yes, thank you. All right. So I'm going to put the natural and the fish together. See how that goes. I don't know. That one. I didn't want to do the matchy-match thing and put the natural and then the blues together, but I don't know. What do y'all think? Should I leave it the way I had it, or should I do it this way? There's one. Yeah, it does look like bubbles on it, but it's just a really weird feeling fabric material. So that's one option right there. And then the other option was to reverse them. So I don't know. What do you think? That's how I originally planned for it, was this way. What do you think? Should I leave it alone or should I switch them? No, no what? Leave them alone? Leave them alone? Okay. Like the second one? Yeah, the second one was the original way I was going to do it. Yeah, second one? Okay. Yeah, that's how I originally was going to do it, so we'll leave it alone. Oh, you're not late, Joanne. Thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate it. Yeah, we'll just leave them alone the way I had it. All right. I didn't pick out any flex tubing for this because I thought it would be too much. But you never know, I might change my mind. I usually do. You know how I am about flex tubing. Yeah, the second one's the one I'm going with. Thank you guys. Thank you all. I appreciate it. It's fun to get your input. So just to recap, I did a woodland ruffle. That's where you do the curls at the beginning and the end, and then ruffle in the center. Well, it seems to lay okay. We'll see. I was worried it wasn't going to lay right. Mom's making lunch. Got it. Thank you, Nate. How's your finger, baby? My grandson sprained his finger yesterday playing basketball. So he's got his little finger in a splint. Poor thing. We have to work on his communication with Grandma, though. He can't send me a picture of a broken finger and not tell me what's going on. He didn't break it, he just sprained it, but need to wrap them kids in bubble wrap. He's going to be graduating to from 8th grade, or well, let's 8th grade. Wow, yeah, 8th grade, middle school. Very soon here this year. Excited about that. I was lucky enough to be there when he started school. Oops, this wire's coming out. I need to cut that off. So hopefully I'll be there for that. Don't know yet when it's going to be, so. They would just pop the bubble wrap. That is very true, they would. I guess they're gonna have bumps and bruises and broken things, nothing you can do about it. Some of us make it through life without breaking anything, but not all of us are that lucky. Yeah, I have one graduating from kindergarten too. Or no, sorry. Yeah, kindergarten. She's in kindergarten. I keep getting it confused. Because last year she graduated preschool. And I keep thinking that was her kindergarten graduation. It'd be nice if they could have them the same time so I could go to both, but they're same day or same day or two, you know. I know, it's hard, isn't it? They grow up so fast. It goes by so quick, I swear. Nathan is the oldest, and he's going to be 14 this year. And I could swear to you that child was just born. He should not be as old as he is to me. In my mind, he's not. I just can't handle that. But then I missed out on 8 years because we weren't living near him. So to me, he's still that little boy that he was when we moved away. You know, I keep thinking he's still that little guy. He's not. He's all grown up now. Gonna be driving soon. Oh, thank you, Joanne. Thank you so much. That means a lot. I appreciate that. We are here almost, every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. And if you would like to join us and be alerted when I go live, all you have to do is type live in the comments. You will get a message from my Facebook Messenger bot, and you have to respond to that message or it just sits there. It won't go anywhere. It won't do anything. So if you respond with the word yes, that will get you signed up, and you will get an alert every Wednesday around 6:30. That gives you all the details for that night's live. I know, you're looking for your drinks. She's late. She's making their lunch. I said people were going to get thirsty. They want their drinks. You know what that means? No tip. She's going to be real disappointed when she gets here and finds that out. Nathan might want to tell her she's not getting any tips tonight. Yeah, there you go. We're going to have to hire somebody. We need a backup. There you go. Going to have to hire a backup bartender. She's not going to like that. Somebody's taking her job away. My sister was in here. She probably left, but she could have done it. Hi Maggie, how are you? Yeah, Bob, I don't know what he's doing. I think he's packing for tomorrow. At least he should be. Yeah, you need to go to sleep, Linda. I'm sorry it's buffering on you. Good old Facebook. Well, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. I will see you on, I'm sure, on one of the other group people's lives. I was going to say girls, but there's guys too that we watch. Have a good night. Get some sleep. Sound like me up at 2 a.m. I go to bed at 11, but don't fall asleep. Yeah, Bob should, hopefully he's packing for our trip. If not, he's probably working. The man works 24/7. That's why I'm trying to get him away. Works all day at work and then comes home and works till he goes to bed. That's why he needs to take a vacation. Alright, bottom's done. A couple more on top and we can move on. Oh, thank you, Linda. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. You guys are so sweet. You're going to make my head swell. Oh, no, don't want to go there. I want this one. Almost did it again. Put it in the wrong place. They'll end up matching up somewhere anyway. I don't know why I make a big deal out of it. Hate that. I try to get it so that they don't match up and then they end up doing it anyway. There you go. Deb's gonna fill in. She's gonna be the relief bartender. Anybody want a drink? Take your pick. The other girls in my, one of the other girls in my group that I'm in liked that so much last week that she wanted me to play bartender for her on her live. Oh, thank you, Maggie. Like I said, y'all gonna give me a big head. You're so kind. Exactly. We don't need that. That's very true. There's enough there. Don't need any more. I got the mesh from Old Time Pottery. And they are on, I believe, no, maybe they're not online. But if you have one near you, they do, mine doesn't sell very much as far as the mesh and the ribbon and that goes. They do have some ribbon, but their ribbon is only in 5-yard rolls, so it's not expensive. It's like $3.99, sometimes $6.99 for a roll, but it depends on what kind, if it's seasonal stuff. But yeah, ours doesn't. Some of them though, I've seen people put up that theirs carries a lot of mesh, but mine doesn't. So I'm lucky. You're in Maryland, yeah. You might have one. You might try Googling it and see if you have one near you. They're pretty. They're all over, but it's called Old Time Pottery. I think I've got a thing here with their name on it. Hang on. Which one was it? This one. Nope, that was Christmas Tree Store. Yeah, some of my stuff came from the Christmas Tree Store, and some of it came from Old Time Pottery. Most of my stuff is local tonight. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, Old Time Pottery. I don't know if you can see it or not, but we'll go that way. But yeah, just put that in and see if you have one near you. It's a really neat store. They have all kinds of stuff. It's not just, you know, mesh and crafts or anything like that. They have all kinds of stuff. They have little outdoor stuff. And if you have a Christmas tree store, it's kind of like that. That's another good one. I went to that one today. Only because they're the ones who had the Oars, and they carry a lot of beach stuff, and I wanted to see if they had put anything new out, and I was hoping to get another set of the Oars, but they didn't have any more. They were gone. They had Oars, but they were really big. They wouldn't have fit on a wreath. But I did pick up some really pretty turquoise colored starfish. Don't know what I'm going to use them for, but I have a sign that has the turquoise colors in it for a beach wreath. And so I thought I could use them for that, so we'll see. Oh, you're welcome. Anytime. Always glad to help. Yeah, when I get back, after I get this event over with, I'm going to probably plan a trip to Sims Pottery, which is a wholesaler that's near me. I need to make a trip there. I need to stop buying local and start buying wholesale. I mean, I don't buy a lot local, but most of my stuff I order from Craft Outlet, but I need to go to Sims. It's not that far. It's like an hour and a half. It's just I haven't made the time to do it, so I need to do that. Plus, I had car issues not too long ago, so I was waiting for that to be fixed. Didn't want to take my car too far, but... And hopefully I'll be getting a new car soon. I don't know. I was hoping to have it by my birthday, but that's not going to work. Not unless somebody brings me one for my birthday. And I don't see that happening, so. Though it would be a nice present. So is anybody doing anything exciting tonight? It's already 9 here, so not a whole lot going on at this end. Laundry, yeah, I did that the other night when I was watching lives. I think I was watching your live. You went live on Monday, didn't you, Robin? Was it Monday or yesterday? I don't know, whatever day it was. I think I was doing laundry. I'm really excited for our trip this week. I can't wait. I have lots of ideas of places I want to go and see while we're there. I'm sure there'll be some that I'll miss because I don't know about them. And everybody will say to me afterwards, did you go here or there? Yeah, Monday I was doing laundry. That's the day. Should have known that. That's usually the day that it gets done. My husband does his on Sunday and I do mine on Monday. Alright, so there's our ribbons. One of these days I'm going to have better lighting in here for y'all to see. Maybe if I hold it back. Yep, so that ribbon seems to hold up okay. I was concerned that it wasn't going to hold up, but it is wired, so it'll stay for now. Alright, I should have trimmed off these pipe cleaners while I was going, but I didn't. So, alright, so here's the sign, and here's the oars. I haven't put the things on the back yet for those because I wasn't sure where I was going to put them just yet. So let's figure that out real quick. What do you think? I mean, there's only so many places it can go, but... You think? Looks okay? Y'all see it real well? Thank you, Barbara. Trying to decide if I want to use wire or pipe cleaners, but I think I'm going to use pipe cleaners just because of the wood. Alright, so cover your ears if you don't want to hear the stapler. Hopefully it won't be too loud. Let me get a drink real quick here. I haven't even opened my soda yet. Oop. Yep, see, it almost did it to me again. I don't want to wear it, I want to drink it. Oh, there she is, everybody. There she is. Now you can tell her. They're talking about replacing you, Sin. My wreath form is 14-inch. I'm sorry, this is going to be loud. There we go. I just want to make sure it's in there. Yep, you're not getting any tips tonight, Sin. Deb had to do your job for you. But I appreciate you. I heard you were making lunch. Cover your ears. Sorry, I don't want to sit here and just tap it in. Get it hammered in and get it over with. Somebody hasn't been shopping. Did you see our sign? Go jump in the lake. And my little oars. Aren't these cute? I love these. I went today to see if I could get some more, but they didn't have any. And I know the seashells don't go with the lake, but you know what? Ignore them. You don't see them. Alright, so trying to see where I need to put my wires. I'm going to put one right here. If y'all wouldn't mind spreading the love for me, I would really appreciate it. Tell your friends to come and join us. I just want to make sure they don't come out. Make sure I didn't knock anything loose. Oh. And then I need to put another one at the top here, about right there. It's going to be a little harder to do. That didn't do it. Hang on one sec, guys. There it goes. Just got to make sure they get in there. I've not been to the one in Cary. As a matter of fact, I thought they closed that one down. But I have been to the one in Columbia, South Carolina, and the one in Smithfield. The one in Smithfield's an hour from me, a little over an hour, about an hour and 15 minutes maybe. And then the Columbia one is down by my daughter, and when I go to her house, I usually go there to see if they have anything different. I'm in North Carolina, Joanne. I was born in Michigan and raised in California. But I have lived in North Carolina most of my adult life. Most of it. So I guess you could say North Carolina is home. That is not true, and you know it, Cindy. Shame on you. That is not why I go there. She hates going there with me. She likes to go. It's the drive there she doesn't like. Very funny. That is not true. Alright, so I am using my needle that I have. It's a yarn needle. I got it at Hobby Lobby. Well, I don't know why I said Joann's. I don't go to Joann's. Oh, stuck on the mesh. Are you really? 99-cent coffee cup. Alright, what is the problem here? This needle makes things, it's because I'm using pipe cleaners. It works really well when you're using wire. Alright. Can't see my message or comments. Those of you that don't know, Cindy is my daughter. I haven't seen my son on here, but he hurt his back today, so he's probably resting. He has a bad back as it is, and then I guess he made it worse today. Everybody's falling apart. Let's bring these ribbons out here. They're not tucked up under. I need to get rid of this real quick. Maybe I'll bring you a new cup from Nashville. Oh, they're over here. Alright, so I tucked that pipe cleaner for the ribbon and the mesh down. I need to do this one. Get these out of the way. Should have done this at the time I was filling everything in. I just cut them off. Get them short. Cut them off after I twist them several times. And then I fold them over so that nobody gets poked by the wires in them. Bring my ribbons out so they're not tucked up underneath everything. And then this is the needle I use. I don't know if you can see it real well. Oh. It's a yarn needle. This one is about 5 inches. It's a metal one. I have plastic ones. I just haven't used them yet. But you can find this over in the yarn section where they have the crochet hooks. At Hobby Lobby, Walmart carries them. Oh, Lord have mercy. It's going to be one of those nights. It doesn't want to go in there. There it goes. And then I'm just feeding these wires down in through my mesh near the pipe cleaners for the mesh and ribbons. And I'm going to anchor this off to my wreath frame. And I want to tie it around a bar so it doesn't come undone. Oh, this doesn't want to work. I'm going to have to do it separately. I'm so used to doing it with the regular wire that I can't do both pipe cleaners at the same time. Won't work. It's getting hot up here. Oh, I love Hobby Lobby too. I just wish that their stuff would be on sale on the days that I go and not the opposite week. You tend to end up going every week then trying to figure out when the sale is. I heard some of the Hobby Lobbies have already started putting fall out. Which I know everybody says, oh no, not fall, but when you make things like this, you need things to come out early. But the problem is they put it out, they just don't put it on sale until weeks and months later. I need it on sale now. Alright, so now I got those in there. I'm going to anchor this to the wreath frame. I want my ribbons out. I don't want them tucked under. Cindy, Nathan never answered me. How's his finger doing? Did you have to amputate? Alright, so that's attached. Let me get rid of this pipe cleaner here. It's annoying me. I might have to loosen that up. It looks like it's coming down too far. I don't want to indent my mesh. There, that's better. I just want it to be loosely tied so it doesn't move anywhere, but I don't want it to pull the mesh down. Yeah, that's good. All right. I'm going to go ahead and do these pipe cleaners really good, or really quick. Just bruise, that's good. I said earlier we need to wrap them in bubble wrap. Cindy, is Savannah having a graduation from kindergarten too? We were talking about that earlier. Somebody else was saying they're having a kindergarten graduation. All right. So this is where I'm going to put the oars. Wish I could have found me a little boat to put on here. That would have been cute. Little wooden boat. Canoe to go with the oars. Oh, they're not having one? Well. What kind of school is that? We'll just have to have our own for her. We find her a little cap and gown. Well, she had a graduation last year, so. But this year it's going to be Nathan. I still remember my 8th grade graduation. Everybody's so quiet tonight. What happened? Everybody got quiet. Cindy got here and nobody wants to talk. Y'all afraid she won't serve your drinks? Alright, one more up here. I'll get rid of this one and I can put the oars on. Oh, and Roger too? That will be nice. Although I don't see him very excited about that. Alright, so that took care of that. I just had to get those pipe cleaners out of the way. I can do the bottom ones later. So let's get this on here. That's right. Oh my Lord. This has to stop. These kids are growing up too fast. They have to stop. My heart can't take it. Alright, so I'm going to lay these in here. Yeah, I want them to be a little more out. Right there. Yeah, it sure goes by quick, that's for sure. These guys were just babies not too long ago. Way too fast. Of course, I can't believe I got kids as old as I got, so what does that tell you? My kids should still be babies. That was an easy one. I just pushed the mesh out of the way. You're focused on what's going on over here, right? You don't care about all this chit-chat. I can push the mesh aside and get these in pretty easily. There we go. Alright, let me get these wrapped around a... Oh, that one, yeah. You know what? I can show you when we get done with this, because I'll be done with this in just a minute. I'll get some and I'll show you how I did that. Somebody else asked me that too, if I had done it on a live, that she'd never seen one done like that, and I can't, I'd have to go back and see who it was that wanted to see it, but I told her the next time I do one, I would try to, if I don't do it on a live, I would try to record part of it and show them how I did that. Oh, no, too tight. Gotta undo that real quick. I probably should have not twisted it so many times. But yeah, I'll show you that. It's real easy to show you how that was done without having to make a whole wreath. I can hear my husband having a sneezing fit downstairs. Anybody else get those? He gets them all the time. I want to know what that is. My back is killing me right now. If I stand, my knees hurt. If I sit, my back hurts. I can't win. Yeah, give me just a minute, Lisa, and I'll show you. No problem at all. Not at all. It only takes a minute to show you anyway. Well, he's really having a sneezing fit down there. Can y'all hear him? Doing them loud sneezes. Alright. Don't squish my mesh and my ribbons. Okay. That is on there. I'll go back and fix all these ribbons and get them laying the correct way. Oh, that one's not even very tight. What the heck did I do? Did I even tie that on there? Doesn't even feel like I tied it on. Hi, Carol. How are you? There. How's that? Yeah, that's better. It's a little smushed, but it'll be fine. I'll fix it later. I have to go and adjust all these ribbons anyway because I don't want them covering everything up. So, look at that. Isn't that cute? Like I said, I'll fix all this stuff up here before I take pictures and list it. Don't be surprised if something's different when I do. Actually, this one probably won't get listed right away because I'll be gone. So what do you think? Does it need anything else? I've got these little rattan balls. I got them in a dark brown and a light brown. I got these from the dollar store last year. These were really popular. People put them in wreaths last year. They're just like little, those rattan balls. Wouldn't that be cute in there? Put them right there, and where the dip is for the ribbons. Maybe to even use the two different colors. Oh, that's the same one. Duh. colorblind here. What do you think? Should I add a couple of those? Can you see them up here? Do you love it, Joanne? I don't think you said how much you love it. Let's hear it. Come on. You can do better than that. Show us how much you love it. Hey, Casey. There's Josh. So we good? Everybody can see? Yeah, you think I should put those in there? I could put one here. There's one there. I could probably put a couple. I don't have any openings down here because I covered them up with the sign and the oars. Usually you want to do them in threes or odd numbers at least. But I don't think they'd look good with three of them up top here together. That would just look odd. Yeah, she's here. She was late, but she's here. They were talking about replacing her, and they're not tipping her tonight, that's for sure. They've already decided on that one. She's got to do better. But she's here. Well, anyway, I will figure out if I'm going to put these in here or not. They're cute, but those are the only three openings I have on top, and I don't know if that looks right. I'd have to do it and see. I don't know. Because everything else is covered up by the... Unless I try to put a pipe cleaner through them and just stick them into the mesh. Maybe I could do that instead of putting them where the pipe cleaners are now. I don't know. Oh, look at her. She's trying to make up for it. Everybody, the round is on her. She's sucking up for them tips. All right, so I will decide on those later. Let me get my stuff real quick so I can show Lisa how to do those ruffles. Thank you, Nathan. Isn't that cute? That'll be cute. That should go on my door, huh? We used to spend a lot of time at the lake. Not anymore. Alright, so let me set this aside real quick. And I'm going to grab my... You think it's without? Yeah. I will definitely try that. Alright, let me get my material and show her real quick how to do this. I have a wreath frame here that's broken. I can show on that. Sorry guys, I didn't leave you. I'm here. Talk amongst yourselves. Alright. I'm back. No, mine. I missed it. I'm not sure what you meant. Oh, that's okay, Cindy. We're almost done. One of the girls wanted to see how I made that ruffle burlap wreath. So this is the burlap I got last year from Walmart. Actually had this, and it's a very thick material, burlap. They call it burlap. To me, it's a linen. I don't even think it's, oh, the little plastic thing in there. But anyway, it's very thick, which is nice to work with. So this was one pattern they had. They carry, normally they just carry the solid colors. So when I saw these, I grabbed a hold of them. And I just cut these. Are you here, Lisa? Let me make sure Lisa's here because I don't want her to miss it. Okay, so anyway. Oh, yeah, I'll put it on your door. Okay, I got you. I gotcha. We can do that too. All right. So these are this one's broken, so just ignore the broken part there. I have to take them back to the dollar store because that's where I get them. Sometimes you get them, they're broken. If you just take them back, they'll let you exchange them out. But these wreath frames, Lisa, they come with the 4 rungs on them. I call them 4 rungs. They're 4 bars. And each section is from crossbar to crossbar. Okay? So there's 6 sections on this frame. Now, if you use a bigger frame, of course, it'll be different. Or a smaller frame, it'll still be different. So I take the material and I cut it in 10 inches. And then I just ruffle it like you would normally ruffle your mesh. Ooh, pick it up. Like I said, this is thick. It's really thick. So you're going to have a little fan, and you want to take a half a pipe cleaner and put it on there. Make sure you get it in the center though, because you want them to be even, because the way you're putting these on the frame, it's got to cover the frame. So you want to make sure that is in the center. You know, with mesh, sometimes you can do it where it's not actually in the center and it's okay. But with this, you got to have it right in the center. Otherwise, it's not going to cover what you need. So it comes out like this little flower. And then you just tighten that on there. And I do a bunch of them. So on the last wreath that I made like this, I used, I think I had 53, something like that. It took 48 to fill the frame, but I stuck the extras in there anyway, so mine actually came out with 50 something on it. But 48 would work, depending on how thick and full your material is. So it's all a matter of how thick you want it to be. But once you get all of these done, and I just do all of these at the same time, however many I need, and then once I get them done, it's easier to go in and add them. I twisted this one too many times for this. I wasn't paying attention, I was talking. So anyway, I take and put it on the second and third wire. So the first one and the inside one will be empty. You won't put anything on those. And I just stick this pipe cleaner through there. And then I wire it on. And again, make sure it's centered, because you want it to look right. Oh, come on. My pipe cleaner's a little short. And then twist it on there. And then you'll go back and clip these and fold them over once you get them all on there. But see, it'll dangle. But when you put them on there, they're going to fold over like a taco. And then you just keep adding them. And it took, for this material, it took 8 to fill this in. So, forewarned, your fingers will get sore because it's a lot of twisting. I had blisters when I got done with the one I did. So, you might even want to do it in 2 different settings, depending on your material. But that's how I did it. And then you just fill them in all the way around. And of course, it will help these to close up a little more. I mean, you'll still see the pattern, but they'll be like this once you get them all on there. So it's a matter of how full you want it. So if 8 works for you, put 8 in there. Sometimes some people only do 6. And then other people will do more depending on how full. And it also depends on the thickness of your material. Like I said, this is really thick, so 8 worked fine. And do it all the way around. And that's it. Any questions? Got it? Okay. I'm glad. I hope I explained it right. I tried explaining it in a message to the other person that asked, but she said that it was confusing, so. Hopefully she'll see this video and she'll see how I did it, and I will go and probably send her a message and tell her to look for this video so that she can see how I did it. It's time consuming, but boy, it's a pretty wreath when it's done. But I don't do, I've done, this is the third one I did. I sold the others. No, second one. I don't know. 2 or 3 of them I've done. But anyway, that, they come out really pretty. The other one I did was just solid colors, so. But yeah. And you can even make these a little, if you want them fuller, you can even cut them at 12 or 15 inches. Hi, Helen. How are you? Lancaster, PA. Oh, thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm glad I could, let you know how to do it. Show you how to do it. I have a whole bunch of this still in the drawer. I just looked and there's a couple more rolls, so I could probably make another one. Gotta sell the one I got first. Alright, guys. I am going to get off of here and go pack for my trip. Oh, no problem, Deb. We're just wrapping up. I was just showing how I did that burlap wreath. The one with the orange burlap. Sorry, I hate the crinkling paper when you're watching a video. So I'll stop. I'll do it later. But anyway, so one more time, if you want to get alerts for when I go live and you haven't joined the list already, type in the word live. You will get a message from my messenger bot. You have to respond to that messenger. Last week, a bunch of people typed in live, but they didn't respond, so it just goes away. It doesn't do anything. So you have to type in, just type the word yes once you get that message. After you do that, right now you should, like Helene just did it, she should get a message from my messenger bot. If she responds to that message, she'll get on the list. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Josh. Thank you. We will. We'll have a safe trip. We're driving. We like to drive, so. Thank you guys very much. It'll be fun. Oh, thank you. I'm glad I could help you. I will take lots of pictures. You know me and pictures. I take lots of them. You have to respond to the message. Go to your Facebook Messenger. There should be a message from me and respond there to that one. All right, guys. I really appreciate you joining me. I will see you again next week. And if you wouldn't mind one more time hitting that S button down there at the bottom for me so all your friends can see what we're doing. We were at 683 when I started tonight, and our goal is 1,000. So, trying to get to 1,000 people. Have a good night. You guys enjoy your weekend and the rest of your week, and I will see you next week. Have a good night, guys.